I'm Jonathan Randall. I'm the youngest of the five. I have a beautiful wife, two wonderful children, and a third. I'm a heavy civil construction manager. I also am a farmer, a former police officer, and a retired firefighter. And I am a 11-year cancer survivor.
This event we do now is somewhere late 80s, early 90s. Just depending on who you ask and what we remember. Started as a dove hunt, and then somebody decided, hey, let's eat lunch. And then we had a friend of ours named Chuck Wooten that started bringing ribeye steaks for lunch. Sandwiches. So we have ribeye steak sandwiches and fried crappie and just a bunch of guys hunting and eating, and it would be a all-day event. And the original name of Redneck came because since we used to couldn't hunt until lunchtime, a lot of us would go fishing in the morning, and we would fish till 10 o'clock and then come over here, eat crappie and hunt dove. And I guess that made us redneck. I prefer good old boys, but anyway. I'd say 175 on average. We've had some years where we've had 250 or more, and some due to weather or whatever reason, 150, but I'd say 175 to 200 good average. And we've had it in, and I don't remember the hurricane that we had it in. 96. Spraying. The hurricane rolled in that Saturday, and we had tarps and plastic and everything hung up under the big shed, and we had 100+ people crowded in up there, basically in a hurricane.
That's when Elvis came.
I can't remember.
And he was singing out there in the rain.
Yeah, it was.
I can hardly hear before it rained.
But about 175.
I'm Jay Randall, the second out of five. Lived here in Fuquay, Arena all my life. Worked on the farm till I was 20 or 25, and then became a paramedic for the county of Wake in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I did that for 30 years.
So we burn the wood, oak, hickory, hardwoods. Then we get the coals and cook the pork on the coals. So it's hardwood cooked pork. Usually about 15 hours, 12 to 15 hours. When we started, we were using the whole hog, but now we went to shoulders, and in the last 6 or 8 years, we just do butts. And we'll cook about 110 pounds. Chop it up this afternoon. Today is Friday, and then tomorrow we'll reheat it for serving at supper tomorrow night.
My name is Sam Seidenstricker. The fact that they've taken something and brought the community together. So it's not a family reunion, and it's not just friends and family. It's about like 100 people that they know, and sometimes you can't really tell how well they know them. Sometimes it's people that are maybe a little bit poor off, and they leave at the end of the night with a couple pounds of food to go back home with them and eat for the next week or so. So I think you don't see that today, and I think it's very inspiring to see somebody go out of their way for 2 days just to have something where the community gets tied together. I think that's something we've lost in America, and it would be very, very joyful to see that return again and see more people doing this. Well, the pulled pork is pretty good, or chopped pork, I guess you'd call it, but so is the chicken. And usually if somebody brings by a good mac and cheese, that always goes well with it.
Some may say barbecue is what you do. Some may say barbecue is what you use. Some may say barbecue is what you eat. Here, barbecue is a culture.